Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy and for today's video we are doing the casing of the catalogue. I'm using the new Stampin' Up Annual Catalogue and I'm using a suite called Forever Greenery. It was one that we were able to pre-order and I just love this card in the catalogue. Page 5, this one right here. It's really beautiful. Let me bring the card in to show you as well. All the products I'm using on today's video can be found on the side of the screen here. Head over to my blog for more measurements and supplies. So we're using the Forever Fern bundle and I'm really excited to be showing you this card. The card base is the new in colour Just Jade. Then we're using some in colour designer series paper, grey granite, shaded spruce and whisper white cardstock. The inks are Pretty Peacock, Granny Apple Green and shaded spruce. And we're going to use the Pretty Peacock ink first. So we're stamping off and doing second generation stamping for that first leaf stamp set, and we're also going to be stamping the inside card. So I have that piece of whisper white that's just going to be glued inside. So that's our first image. Our second leaf image we're going to stamp with Granny Apple Green, and I'm also stamping off, so doing the second generation for that one as well. These are so pretty. For our die cutting we have grey granite and shaded spruce, so we have two different dies that we're using, and we're also going to be die cutting those two stamped images there as well. Using the stitch shaped dies we have the second smallest square, stitch square, that we'll be die cutting. So as I run these through quite quickly, these are all just die cut using our dies. So most of these, all these products are new products from our new annual catalogue. I've done a walkthrough video if you're interested in checking that out. It just goes through all the catalogue, seeing some gorgeous products that are now new and available. These are actually some quite detailed dies here. It's so beautiful. I love this one just here. Now we're right to just assemble our card. These can be a little bit tricky. They're quite small, so you do have to take a little bit of care when you're taking them out from the cardstock. But they're so beautiful, so detailed. So we're using the Just Jade designer series paper that's in the background there. It comes in all 5 of the new in colours. If you haven't seen them, they are really worth checking out. We have Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness, Just Jade and Cinnamon Cider. Okay, so we have the stitch square that has been die cut out. Using the shaded spruce ink, I'm just going to stamp that sentiment. This card goes together really easily. Like we said before, I did the inside card with that stamping, so I'm just going to adhesive that down with some multi-purpose glue. And taking some of that designer series paper, we're just going to curl up the two edges, so the one on the left and the bottom right. This just gives it a little bit of extra detail. Multi-purpose glue on the back, very easy. Now with this shaded spruce leaf set, one thing that I really would like to mention is adhesive sheets. Now you can run these through the die cut machine with the die while you're cutting out the cardstock, and when you peel that off it already has all the adhesive on the back, so I highly recommend doing that, and I'll probably do that next time I use this die. So we're just gluing that straight down onto the card base. Shaded spruce and Just Jade go so well together. So I'm using some mini dimensionals here on the back of the grey granite die cut, and I do eventually cut some in half just for those smaller pieces there on there as well. I like to use lots of dimension. My cards don't fall apart that way. And dimensionals are really quite economical as well. So for all the products I've used here on today's card, you can purchase through my online store using the hostess code for this month, which you can find in the description of this video. I have some wonderful benefits for shopping through me, and I would love to have you as a customer. So we're just popping this one down. I've used normal size dimensionals for that pretty peacock piece, and we've already got the minis on the grey granite. What I'm doing here on the Granny Apple green leaf is I've put a couple of dimensionals on one side and liquid adhesive on the other. There's already enough dimension on the left hand side of those leaves. This is the Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack. It comes in terracotta tile and old olive. I'm using the terracotta tile ribbon here for our background. Nice little loops here on the back. Just creates a gorgeous little background. This card comes together so quick and easy, so beautiful. So we're going to pop up with some dimensionals on that right hand side and the bottom, and I'm just using some of the bones for the dimensionals. And because of the other part of that die cut there, I'm going to use tear and tape rather than liquid adhesive because I've already got some tear and tape down over on top of the die cut, and it just makes it a little bit easier than trying to put liquid adhesive down on top of your ribbon. And there's our casing card. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, please leave me a comment, and if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do that as well. I'll be back with another video very soon. I hope you can join me. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.